nemesis of a firefighter. Arsonist, I'm a fire rider. Instant flame like a firelighter. So special with shows, I live out my flows. Can't walk in my shoes, can't purchase my clothes. Ice in my veins, but I never froze. Picture perfect, but I never posed. As a juvenile, I knew I bounced back. Got rated, had a plan to get my ounce back. Use cheese as bait, that's a mousetrap. Let me to the right person to pounce at. They selling dreams, I'm pulling receipts. Full force, we can't be beat. Got a dirty mouth, but the flow so neat. Keep your 2 cents, talk is cheap.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Teofimo Lopez announces his retirement. Now, immediately after he beat Josh Taylor in his post-fight interview, he stated that he was going to retire and go out on top because they only paid him $1 million, and that wasn't enough for his fight with Josh Taylor. And people really weren't taking it seriously. Then he went to social media, and here's his Instagram post that he put up. So this is a picture of Teofimo Lopez with what I'm assuming is his dad. I don't know what his dad really looks like because every time I see him, he has on a hat and sunglasses. But I'm assuming that's a picture of him when he was younger with his dad. And Teofimo Lopez wrote, "What a relief. Retired at the top. Thank you, boxing, for the amazing life you provided for myself and my entire loved ones." And then he put the boxing glove with 2 trophies, which means he's the double greatest. And then hashtag Jesus is King. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Trill Dollar Bill. What's your reaction to all that? And do you think that Teofimo Lopez is going to retire?
Nah, man. You know, his kid's on an emotional roller coaster. You know? And that's just basically what it is. He's up, he's down, he's all the way around. I just think that this kid needs to speak to somebody. He needs to see somebody and speak to somebody and be around people who truly love him. And that's it. That's all I got out of this. You know, Teofimo Lopez's emotions is all over the place. I've been there, you know. There's a judgment-free zone here, you know. So, listen, it is what it is. He's just talking. Just emotions is crazy. But shout out to Teofimo Lopez. Shout out to his victory. Shout out to everything he's accomplished. Look, young man, he has a bright future. Just got to keep his head right. That's all.
All right, G.
Yeah. I'm looking at it from a conspiracy lens. So I'm gonna say,
what a surprise.
Yo, listen, walk with me on this. I'm gonna say yes until the divorce is final. You know what I'm saying? If Shorty wants to take half, you're gonna take half of my 1 million. But you know, if I re-sign while we still married, and I ain't trying to give you half of more than whatever I'm about to get. So let's finalize this divorce, get what you need to get. So then when I renegotiate with Matchroom or whatever, not Matchroom, with Top Rank, you know, I get a bigger bag, and now you don't touch my new money. So I think that's what it is. It's like Teofimo's just waiting for the divorce to be official. Then he's back in the ring for bigger pay.
TBE.
That was actually clever, G. I rock with that. I rock with that conspiracy. Because, you know, people like to finesse the courts or do things that their significant other, when the divorce happens, they do all crazy things just so they don't have to pay him. So if you want to say he retired right now, go for it. I'm not jumping on G side, but you know, T.O. has been coming out looking like a madman lately, so you never know. You don't know what what's the method to the madness. So I don't know why he did it. Maybe there's a million things, or maybe he just needs he's taking a break from the sport and he'll come back. He'll come back in a couple months. But this is just, it's not needed. But if he's retired, then he's officially retired. Thank you for all you've done to the sport, Teofimo.
I'm gonna come at it from a different way, although I hear what you're saying, G. Is it possible it can impact the results? Maybe. However, typically when your income changes, they change how much you have to pay. So, like, for example, if he starts making more money, she can just take him to the court and say he's making more money now, and then they can adjust alimony, whatever, based on how much money he's making. So I don't know if that would be his motivation, although it's possible. Here's what I think. When he said what he said about they can promote Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Jarrett Big Baby Anderson, if they want the black fighters, they can have them. And you heard him about the double down in the interview with Mark Kriegel. He also stated that this is my last fight on Top Rank. So my question is the contract with Top Rank fight based or date based? And the reason why I asked that is because remember when TC, his contract ended, everyone said his contract is up. I think it was like in October by a certain date. And I'm like, but he doesn't need to have a fight. So what if Teofimo Lopez, his contract ends, say, at the end of 2024? So what if he's just really retiring, saying he's going to sit out until his contract is up, and then he's going to look to re-sign with someone else? Because he clearly doesn't feel like he's supported by Top Rank.
Is that legal? You can do that?
I mean, if I would have to look at the contract, but no one can stop you from retiring.
But if you know you're gonna come back, once
you don't say you're gonna come back. But the dude is 20 some odd years old, 25, 24. So we know the likelihood of him coming back is very high.
Yeah.
Like even if he really genuinely thinks he's done right now, he could sit out 3 years and be 28 and be like, I still feel pretty good. Let me go get some more money. Right? We've seen older fighters retire and come back. So I guess let's say his contract says, let's say he retires and he doesn't fight for a year or for 2 years, and then he breaks his contract. Is that his motivation? Or does his contract have a specific date where he would be free to leave? Because in that case, maybe he's just going to wait it out. Because he's already made it clear he doesn't feel valued by Top Rank. He feels like he's underpaid. He already pulled that stunt with Trilla and everything and ended up fighting on the zone. And in this fight with Josh Taylor, the scorecards were close, and he felt like he dominated. And he felt like the scorecards were too close. So maybe he felt like the fix was going to be in. And they were saying that from the beginning. So, I mean, it's plausible that maybe he's doing this for the sake of the courts. But I think another avenue and another way of looking at it based on what he's been saying is perhaps he's going to retire and wait till his contract is up with Top Rank and then try to go elsewhere.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. You know you're rocking with. It's the Boxing.